I get some comments on my channel saying, why do you ride a 125? You've got all these big bikes, the Duke and the S1000 and the Nuda and so on, and why do you ride a 125? And then some others who obviously just stumbled upon a Grom video will say, oh, go get a real bike. You don't know how to ride, you don't know anything about bikes. It all started when I started seeing the MSX or the Grom in obviously publications, and then I stumbled across a group of guys in town riding them, and I was intrigued, so I went and test rode it, and I just loved it. And then it occurred to me, I said, okay, if I get one, what would I benefit? Well, one was obviously I can connect more to, you know, younger riders who are just starting out, to know what they feel while riding a 125. And by the way, I never ever actually owned a 125. And the other thing is that it was just a brilliant bike. I honestly would say I doubt if I have bought a 125 if it wasn't for the MSX, because a normal 125, it's just like my other bikes, a big bike with big tires and so on, but this one has just got a charm to it. So as I said, one of the main reasons is I wanted to see how riding a 125 in London would feel like. And what I thought is that drivers will start to take more advantage of you and wouldn't give you enough space because you're on a smaller bike, like what I heard from other 125 riders. And I found nothing of the sort. If you ride in the same confident way and dominate your area, then I didn't see any difference between this or my bigger bikes. And another thing which I found is actually it fine-tunes your skills in a way. It's very difficult to explain it. It's because you've got lower power, because you're less visible to people, and I believe in TED, which is the time exposed to danger, and power is an integral part of that. You need to plan more, you need to pay attention more, and that actually refines your skill. So when you get on the bigger bikes, the same maneuver is so much easier, but you paid the same attention to it, if you know what I'm trying to say. The one other thing that I found, which is lately, because of all the theft that is going on in London, and you park your bike half an hour later or even 5 minutes later it's gone, is that it comes in handy, because I'm using this, to be honest, now more and more for commuting, especially when I don't know where I'm going to be parking if I'm going to a meeting with a client or whatever. Because if this one is parked next to a S1000 or a Duke or a Yamaha R1 or whatever, the likelihood is that they're going to go for those bikes before they come to this. I mean, the exhaust on my S1000 costs as much as this bike, and that's not degrading it. On the contrary, that's why I love it, because I can do the journey in the same time that I do it on the other bikes. My mind is at ease, and if they steal it, I can go and buy another Grom very easily. But if they steal the S1000, all that carbon fiber and all the mods and everything that I've done on her is heartbreaking. I'm sure, I mean, I put the same security measures on it as all the other bikes, so I'm not just throwing it out there, but it comes in handy. What a gloomy day today, eh? That's our life in winter. So that's basically why I ride the 125. I love the Grom, and that's the number one reason. Other than that, it's a bike. So another reason is on 4 quid, which I always fill up when the reserve starts flashing. It gives me about 100 miles in town on £4. Let's see. The thing is flashing, by the way. They increased the price. Well, anyway, £6 gives me 100 quid. That's why £6 give me 100 miles. You and your quids. And that is 5.4 litres. It was really on empty then.